Hey, Innocent, how you doing? What up? Any new items? Not yet. That's what we're trying to snag. Let's go snag ourselves some new items, eh, boys? Hey, boys and girls. Speedrunner MF. Today is still MF. I know. It's so hard to do speedruns. Good speedrunning needs at least 3.5 hours, I would say. Even for normal speedrunning. Just to factor in getting an okay map to start. You know. Eth, tal, eth, and all. But yeah, once again, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you, Raggets. I needed that on my copy paste, actually. It's perfect. It is perfect. Happy holidays again. Continuing. I know that, oops, go to the map. There's 8. I know that we're kind of in that in-between state now. Through open socket. Archon plate. Ooh, 783 defense. Daddy do likey. That's a nice Eth armor right there. Hopefully it debugs well. Innocent. Gotcha. Gotcha. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, Ubio. In 12 runs? Were they Pindle runs or something? Or bail runs? Because that's insane. I never find anything during bail runs. How well do I have this specific map memorized? Do you mean like just to bail or to like all around? I would say I have Mephisto and Dariel, Bail, oh, pit runs, Ancient Tunnels, Lower Kurast. I've got all of those memorized. Do I have a next unique I want to find? I mean, obviously I'd like to find one of the hardest ones, right? Which is the Archon Staff or the Caduceus. But at this point I would take anything. Do I farm maps? Yeah, I farmed this map. This map I'm currently using was farmed. So I don't really want to get another map now, I guess is the thing. What's the process like of finding good maps? You just keep doing whatever. You just keep changing difficulties until you find a good one. Does RNG play a big role in speedruns? Yeah. When you get to like hell runs, you know, somewhat, not as much, but you still want to get your things like your faster cast rate, and some items can definitely help. But there's more, the longer a run is, the more RNG there is, right? Think about this, like, if I'm running to the cold plains, or the less RNG has a big effect. If I'm running to the cold plains, the fastest way to the cold plains will just be the best map, right? If I want to find Rakanishu in the Stony Fields and kill Rakanishu, the faster the better map I can get and the RNG to get there. So all of that is like pure RNG, right? It takes less skill. So the later on you get, the longer a run is and the harder a run is, the more RNG doesn't have a factor like that, the more your skill plays out in place of RNG, right? So when you get to these normal runs, the normal sorceress and stuff, so much RNG. Obviously, yes, skill is a huge factor as well. But if every run could be a new world record run, we would be setting records way faster. The problem is there's so few runs that actually have the potential to be a world record run. So this is true, Ubio. Oops. I need to set that. It's possible to have a speedrun map as a mod so that all speedrunners can have the same map. Yeah, I've thought about that. Not true, that's right. Not true at all. Not true at all. I've definitely thought about what if, but the problem is you still have, I mean, it would eliminate some RNG, right? But you still have the issue of item drops, you still have the issues of whatever you want to call it, different mob spawning, things like that. But it would help a lot because there's still, you know, experience shrines, things like that, but there is still a big piece about it. Hell hardcore barb runs? Oh, I thought you were dead. What about him? Tick is yellow now? Yeah, buddy, it's yellow now. It goes with our new theme. Oh, Esroy, so you missed the DBZ event. But I can run it again. I can run it again. If you want to chat, you can chat more about it in Discord. Yeah. You missed the DBZ event. Remember when I was like, oh, I'll make an event? From what we discussed before? Which requires more gear? Boson? No, Boson does. Javazon requires like no gear. When was it? It was when you were driving. I think BYD texted you. I almost called him BBZ. You were driving, so it wasn't like your fault for missing it. It was super cringy. Probably true. I don't think I can deny that. I don't think I can deny that fact, but so I wasn't sure if I should just do them now or do them at the end of the next like DBZ stream. We're doing okay runs here, Holy Grail. You got to start alone in 2 hours. Sick. What up, Skaty Cat? What up? Now. Let's just go to my YouTube videos. I'll just post it for you. My videos. There. There. There you go. Done. Alright. I owe 17 push-ups. It was 17, not 13. Look at me being honest. You called me out. I'm gonna call it back. Does that work? Something like that. Perfect. Yeah, I'm at my parents' place. Oops. You counted 10, but you don't know how to count past 10. You just count 10, and then you count to 10 again. They have great dining room chairs. I'll let my mom know you said that. My transition to Super Saiyan was about 3 episodes too fast. Thank you, take it easy. 3 episodes? What do you mean episodes? It was just when is the podcast? So once I get back, not enough yelling. Needed to have 5 minutes of yelling. Thought about that. Yeah. Oh, I got you. 3 episodes too fast. Like I needed another 3 episodes. Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely had that same thought. Not enough Krillin dying. Yeah, I will, when I get back, because like holidays is just kind of like whatever streams, right? Like today's midnight, Christmas is an hour and a half in the middle of the day. Holiday streaming is like whatever. But when I get back and I get a little bit back to my schedule, ooh baby. First off, we are gonna make the DBZ stream even bigger and better. That's the first off. Can you get past level 100? Nope, 99 is max. So that's the first thing. Second thing is we're gonna start up the Diablo 2 talk show. I gotta think how I want to do it. If I just want to do like once a week, maybe I feel like I'm starting at once a week and moving, adjusting from there. Dang, boyo. Winner. But yeah, I already know exactly how we're gonna make the Diablo stream bigger and better. Already know. But yeah, I think once a week for the D2 podcast, just because I don't know enough about how I'd want to run it, I guess. Something like that. What we talk about on it? Probably things like, you know, video games. No, it'll be a lot of Diablo 2 discussion, because a lot of people want to hear thoughts on Diablo 2, right? Different characters, different builds. I think there'll be just like, you know, I want to set up sections for it. We'll have a little discussion about maybe like what a Boazon looks like in different stages of the game, and ways to build her, and what's strong, what's not. And they have a discussion on monster types, you know, just like things like that. Things within the D2 world that could all be things that, I don't know. These are just my initial ramblings on it. And we could have guests on. We could talk about recent records people are going after, recent deaths, you know, stuff like that. Like there could, you know, oh, ouch. Who just did so much damage? Things like that. There's all sorts of ways. We could have the is demastered coming section.
Fresh meat.
It's James 0007. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. If I find all items and get to level 99, what will I do after that? Other things, probably. Probably other things. So, you know, just kind of various segments throughout, I feel like. Should do the Boson thing. Got any best when I was like 2 years old? Yeah. So, I don't know. Just stuff like that. I think a weekly thing would be best for it. Everyone, do you see them? Would I use them? No. I wouldn't use it because I don't farm Nil attack. Also, I don't like mods that change things really like that. Even though it's bugged, all the bugs in this game exist and you just kind of deal with them. So, personally, I wouldn't use it. But I do know the bug damage is really annoying for a lot of people, so maybe they would. Dude, D1 Butcher's terrifying. Hey, sweet. How you doing, man? Will I still play D2 when I'm the age of 99? Yeah, probably. Superior socketed CV. Bro, I hope so. Give me that Eth Superior CV. Yes, please. You know what I have to do? I have to actually put my Archon plate away. You gotta be up at 6 a.m.? Rip. I probably do as well. I'm just gonna put that there. Make D2 harder. D2 is very hard. D2 is actually very hard. It's not Eth. Rip off. Make Isual, yeah, like cut Isual's HP to half of what it is. I mean, there's a lot of like things that should be, you know, changed. Wow, that is just trash. You know what that's good for? A wind. Wind rune word. Probably the only thing you can put in that. It's not even that good.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Lego. What Diablo projects do you think Blizzard are working on? I personally think they're going after D2 Remastered, but I could see them going at D4. Just because Diablo 2, the way it's built, it's harder to remaster than something like a StarCraft or a Warcraft. But I'm a firm believer that D2 Remastered is in the works. I am a firm believer that it is in the works. Dang. Got that Fury visor. I don't know if I have an Eth Venomord yet. Plus all the original code missed. I mean, it's minor details. Where's my Venomord? I really didn't have an Eth Venomord. I probably just never picked it up because there's no way I did not have that already. In what aspects is Diablo 2 a better game than Diablo 3 or PoE? Sure. Honestly, I have huge thoughts on all three games, and it's like one of my favorite topics because they each bring a unique thing to to their own respective kind of player base. What up, Marvel? How's it going? They each bring a unique thing to their own player bases. So I should probably really do a video on it. I think one of the biggest things, though, just from a like easy, quick perspective, is Diablo 2 really focuses on not being able to just insta-kill everything, and every monster kind of posing a threat, and you having to care more about your position and dodging things and stuff like that, right? Monsters will shoot arrows at me and I need to dodge them or I die. In the other games, those arrows just come at you instantly and hit you, and they're either not important or they're gonna one-shot you, or you need to be quick on your flask or something. Like, I don't know. Feels like there's a lot of like insta spells from all sides. Everything gets sped up so quickly. So I think that's something Diablo does well. Is they give more meaning to less monsters, whereas these newer games make you too much of a god mode character that can do anything until you run into like the god that wrecks you one shot. It's just a game of like massive damage. It's like, who's gonna kill who first? Are you gonna be the person to blow them up before they blow you up? Everybody has a giant one-time death thing or whatever. I don't know. You know. Unbreakable immunities in Diablo 2. I think they're great. I hate them, but I also think they're great. If that's an answer. I think sometimes they go a little overboard. I think the dual immunities can sometimes be really annoying. And when they can spawn on like uniques that are important. So like something that I hate is like, let's say Desace, right? In the Chaos Sanctuary. He always spawns cold immune. Cool, that's fine. He can also spawn fire immune or light immune. So sometimes he can be cold and fire or cold and light. But you never know. And then at the same time, same with Infector. Infector can also have dual immunities going on and stuff. So like you have these things, and I think that's where it gets annoying because it's like it makes you have to respawn sometimes important areas like that because you spec'd 2. Because the game isn't built to be 3 specs, right? The game is built to be 1 spec, possibly 2 specs. But you're never built to be a cold, light, fire source or anything like that. So I guess I hate the random ability to have like dual immunities that you just can't know. That can get annoying. That's really my only thing. What I like about immunities though is once again they make you not as strong. And I think that's a problem that these new games have too much. Is everything is like, oh, you have to be able to be so strong and clear out, you know, this entire map in 5 seconds and whatever. You know. So I make a zeal source. Yeah. Where's our dudes at? There they are. Or Hell Ancients. But even Hell Ancients, I mean, the nice thing is, like, I don't mind the Hell Ancients having the dual immunities because you can always reset them. I really think the Chaos is one of my biggest things. But it also makes it really tough. Ah, Legendary Mallet again. When you get to somewhere like like Act 3, the immunities in Act 3 I feel are a bit much. And maybe immunities still need to have some sort of damage taken. I could buy that. I could buy that. If you told me immunities should not be 100% immunity, but should be 80% or 90%, I could probably be okay with that. Right? That way, like, if I have a Javazon, I can get through Hell. I can get through Act 3 Hell and do it. You know, it might take 4 times as long or whatever it is because those monsters all have crazy high light immunities. But it's not literally impossible where I do no damage whatsoever, you know. Where can you check my schedule for the next MVS? It's going to be middle of the month, so it's going to be January 20th. January 20th. 90% immunity doesn't make sense, though. I mean, like 75% or something. I don't know. You know, make it like crazy strong, but like the full-on 100% immune... I can see that sometimes being really annoying, and like, yeah, I deal with it, but I'm really good at the game. That's your birthday, happy birthday. But like, I play this game every single day, and I know how to properly handle that. If I'm just a casual person who's walking through this game, and I get somewhere like Act 3 Hell, and I have a Javazon, I'm like, what do I do? You know? What am I supposed to do in this game? I don't know. Or a barb hits physical immunes, right? You just have to run away from them. So I like it. I like there being a small, you know, you get to do a tiny bit of damage. And I even don't mind some of the bosses, like the Ancients, having 1 immunity. You know, be creative, kind of, or something. The dual immunities on those guys can be a little rough, though. But yeah, I think if immunity was like 75 or 80%, That could be interesting. That could be an interesting way to see it. It would allow you to still progress through the game, I guess. So when you're at Hell Diablo with the Summon Necro, which I will never be. Who would ever get to Hell Diablo with the Summon Necro? Is that like that sounds like you lost the worst bet in the history of all bets. Hell Act 3 Travs are always light immune. Yeah, but you can break that immunity. You can break all Trav immunities. Never say never. You're like, put up a goal. Put up the goal for Hell Necro. Hell Summon Necro. Ugh. Ugh, it just sounds so awful. It would, first off, it would have to be a Fishymancer. Because no Fishymancer, alright, you're just being silly. But second off, ugh. Corpse Explosion. Corpse Explosion is nice. The problem is you still gotta kill that first initial monster before Corpse Explosion does anything. You gotta remember that. Diablo gets rid of your corpses when he is summoned. Oh god. So awful. What a terrible character. Revive Mancer. Summon Necro is the easiest. I mean the most boring. You gotta love it with passion, yeah. Who am I texting? Miss Kylie. Mama just don't like the Necro. Nah, fam. Nah, son. Wait, which one's the real one? This one. You have 3 characters in D2 right now. All 3 are Necros. I'm sorry for your life. Your Diablo 2 life. Is Summon Necro good or bad? Summon Necro isn't bad. Dual wield Barb. Boring. I did it though. It actually was really fun. So Summon Necro is just a sad... the thing with the Summon Necro is you're not going to move crazy fast. Right? It's pretty simple because you don't have to have crazy reactions. You have to, right? All you have to do is kind of chill. You can just hang out, let your Necro, your dudes get everything. It's great, right? So it's not a terrible character. I give it more crap than it deserves. Reasoning though is because it's boring, right? And like I'm all about speedrunning and being fast, and this ain't about that. Wait, is there someone still in here? Oh my god. Alright, let's just... You see a pack of souls. Teleport right in the middle of them. Smart. So yeah, if you want to stream and stuff, you can just, or play, you can watch and play while playing Necro. It's really nice. So it just doesn't mesh well with speedrunning, which is what I'm all about. Moving fast. But dual wield barb, similar idea. You're not going to move very fast until you have a lot of gear. And I think that's the issue. Right? Like, but I will say, the first character I beat the game solo hell with was a dual wield barb. And it was one of the most fun times I had. Took me like a month though. This was before I was speedrunning anything like that. Hey Chewbacca's. Oops. You got this, buddy. Hold on. Grow up already. All they do is cry like hell. So true. So true. Was I 12? No. This was junior year of college? Sophomore year of college? Which was like 7 years ago? Oh my god, I just made myself feel so old. Oh my gosh, boys. Well, let's just buy my tombstone already. Really slow to level to 98. You see that yellow bar? That's so you can see how slow it moves. The fact that it moves so slowly, I have to put up a bar to show you how slowly it moves. Oh, there's still a nerd in here. Your first was a Monka-sin. Nice. What sort of pension does Twitch offer their D2 streamers? Now you see why Diablo 2 full-time streaming is a little harder to get towards, right? Now you're starting to dig into it. Demons don't like being called nerds. Tough. We're bullies. Eth? Aye. That was a death mask anyways, but Eth? Oh man. First was a bug or a boazon back in the day. Bug brews all that nice. Yeah, so I did a dual wielding barb. It was really nice. It was really nice. First playthrough was a zealot who focused on thorns. Interesting. But yeah, I have played this game since it came out, but I had never beaten it on single player by myself until sophomore year of college. Because it was just like I was always online, right? I never played single player. If I played single player, it was while I was on an airplane or something like that. Why do I never play druids? I do play druids. I do. True that, innocent. True that. This is looks a little packed. Yeah, no, druids are fun. I haven't speedrun a druid lately, but I want to. I want to. This sums up online. You got SOJ? You has SOJ, please? High runes? How many high runes you offer? I even did a stupid summoning druid recently, that's right. That was awful. What a horrible character that was. You hate commentating using your phone? Commenting? Yeah. Me too. Honestly, what is it? I think Google has a service or something where you can like text through their phone or through their Gmail and then it sends it to text and stuff. I should just start using that. I will say this. As much as I hate texting on a phone, I hate texting on a smartphone so much more. Oh my gosh, I miss the days of phones that actually had the little click, 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 click. Like the little keypads. I could honestly, I think I typed at like 65 to 70 words per minute on the like full out keyboards. Not the T9, but the ones that had little slide outs. Slide out keyboards. Like I could blaze through those without even looking. Smartphones, they're so dumb. They're so awful. They make me so sad. I mean, they're smart in some ways, but man. Had a BlackBerry, so he wouldn't text while driving because he was, oops. Yeah, like honestly, I don't text while driving, and I wouldn't recommend it. But I could totally text while driving while using one of those old phones. Like with one hand, flip it out and text without ever having to look a single time. It was so... But I don't text and drive. Especially with a smartphone. That's a horrible idea. Horrible idea. But yeah, the physical buttons were so much better. I'm just waiting for the smartphone that has little ridges. That sounds weird, but you know, it would like give me a little indentation. You know, that's honestly what I'm waiting for.
Not here.
You're still on touchscreens? The grammar and spelling, that's the biggest issue. It's impossible to type the right word on a smartphone. No matter what word you want to type, you always slip up and put some other word. You're like, you want to type smirking and you type smurping, and you're like, ah, gosh darn it. And then it auto corrects it to smiling, and you're like, no, I wanted to say smirking. And then you're trying to like get the pointer, the little like cursor to be in the middle so you can backspace, and it keeps going to the wrong spot because your thumb is too fat. I hate smartphones. For as many wonders as they bring into life. I really do miss my old phone. Come on, you guys, everything about that, you guys have to be like, yep. Yup, been there. If you say no, I won't believe you. That's it. Old man llama. Don't old man llama me. When you got smartphone 5 months ago, I'm sorry. Just work your fingers out. Yeah, but whenever I work them out, well, that's not a motion I should do on stream. Especially if anybody's muted. Whenever I work my fingers out, they just get bigger. That's the unfortunate part. Why do they call it a smartphone if it's so stupid? I don't know. Advertising. My fingers get ripped. Don't lull at that. Gosh dang it. Come here. Come here, you little brat. Come on. What did I get for Christmas? A majority of my presents were all for my... I got a skiing outfit, basically. So I got a jacket, pants, Under Armour, like base layers or whatever, right? So the pants and like tee underneath. I got gloves. I already had boots and skis and goggles and that stuff. I got my little like mask for my face so I don't get my face cold. Ever tried big iPhones? I don't like Apple that much. I got some board games. Things like that. What mountain do I like to go to? Winter Park's one of my favorites, honestly, just because it's... I don't know, I just like the... I like the runs. I like the town and stuff. It's just like a nice mountain. But I'm gonna be... I think I want to go to Copper here pretty soon. Give that one a try. The one thing I don't like about Winter Park is I don't think it has very good tricks area. Like their park isn't that great. Not that I'm good for a park, but I have a lot of fun. I go try jumps and then crash and whatever, and it's just stupid fun. Am I based in Colorado? No, I am based in Oklahoma. Based in the good old Oklahoma, known for its large, copious amounts of skiing mountains. Hey, at least we're getting some uniques today. It felt like yesterday we got no uniques. You got a thermometer and a chair and some jars. Okay. Well, I do all the runes for this sorceress. It wasn't really in my plans, but I might do it anyways, just as like a, why not sort of thing, you know? I think it seems like it could fit well. Known for being my estate. So. But yeah, no. So I was happy with it. I mean, that's what I want. I have a ski trip coming up in like, less than a month now. Ouch. Some damage over there. I have a ski trip coming up in like 20 days or so, and I needed to get some gear because I was just borrowing gear before, but now I have all my own gear for everything. That's amazing. See, I just tried to type the word sassy, and it came out daddy. And it really changed the meaning of what I was gonna say. Stupid phone. You're not a smartphone, you're a stupid phone. Haven't heard about the conditions. Yeah, is it snowing any bit more there? How many runs are... Can somebody look up how many runs are open at Winter Park? That would actually be amazing. I would really appreciate it. I mean, I could go look, but right now it's on my mind and I'll probably forget later is the problem. You can literally just type Winter Park and that should probably bring it up. Or you could say Winter Park runs open. Google will have it like on the front page. You don't have to dig at all. Now instead of it's saying sassy daddy, it just says daddy daddy. Ugh. I know, exactly. Exactly.
I can't carry anymore.
That's ducking crazy in a sense. More like a sneer pho. Yep. Oklahoma, known for its custom. Hey, that's too true. Too true.
I am overburdened.
107 out of 168 open. Good enough for me now. Good enough for me now. Hopefully, hopefully by the time like end of January comes around, every run's open. Dang, Frio Marlboro. That's crazy. Is anybody up in Erie or like around that area where it's they just got like 60 inches of snow? Shows you 74 out of 143? How'd you guys get different numbers? $74. Oh, you lied to me. Did you look Winter Park or a different mountain? Alright, we need to kill this guy so we can get to the other guy. Google says 74. Alright. That's not quite enough snow yet. But give it another month. And I feel mildly confident that it should be something. Winter Park Resort dashboard. Mountains, runs, 41 at base, open train 17 out of 168. Okay. Okay, Comet's closed, Spirit, Iron Horse, Meteor, that's fine. Paintbrush, Pair Peaks. Tweedledee's closed, no. Dang. We got a lot of blacks closed. Win, Eldorado, Iron Horse. Pony Express Trail. No, there's so many blacks. And then all the doubles in the... Oh, man, they closed Ashcat, too? Gosh darn. Alright, yeah, so they just don't have any of the back stuff open, it looks like, either. Just left New York yesterday. Fair amount of new snow, that's nice. That's nice. Did I tick now? Yes, we ticked up. There we go, boys. There we go. That's what we're talking about. 5 feet of snow up north, yep. That's crazy. I want that out west, man. That's what I'm hoping for out west. We got ticks. Source, will I do a Holy Grail or something else? I don't think so. Unless everybody's like, we want more Holy Grail. But usually people are like, we want more speedrunning. Though I will say, the interest in the Holy Grail recently has been up. Since the Tyraels might, I think. Yeah, you don't move fast. Once again, you see that yellow bar at my experience? You see how fast it's moving? I have streamed for 50 minutes today, is that right? That's how many ticks I have. That's how much it's moved. Right. Things don't change quickly with this. Holy Grail, summon it grow. So I think once you realize that, the journey to 99 is gonna be even crazier. Exclamation mark MF will have all of them. How many runs you made average per day? I mean, it really varies. Some months I never even played this character. Other months I played lots of this character. This month I've played more of this character, you know. And I've found 5 items or whatever, so. So I would say, how many runs do I have left to get to 98? Honestly, I think if I did a 10-hour stream, see how much experience I need. 100 million minus 6, 94 million. Never mind. Let me think. 96. Chaos armor. Black 80s. It's soothing to watch. It's soothing to play. It's soothing to play. God, I really need 96 million still? I won't die anymore. Gulzar might though. Gulzar! I'm coming for you, baby. Gosh, that's so much experience still needed. Is that for real? 135 to 229? That can't be right. That messes with my calculations too much. Because I think I can get per bail run. Okay, maybe it doesn't actually. Maybe it still kind of does. I think per bail run, I can get 250,000 experience. And it takes, on average, 5 minutes, let's say. I think so. So, 5 minutes. So 20 minutes per million experience, and I need 94 million. So I'm doing 3 an hour. So what is that? 30 hours? 31 hours, is that correct?
Fresh meat.
Yo, what up? Zedius, right? Right? I saw you in Kylie's stream on Christmas. I was gonna say hi. But I got shy. What up? Mwah. 3 months in a row. I always try to remember because I try and be better than her. If you'll actually write in the chat and say, Kylie, Mr. Llama is better than you, that would help me a lot. That would be really great. I'm sure she won't see it. Totally. She always says it wrong. Yeah, she does. This is perfect. Keep going. Keep going. This is wonderful. 10 months. 10 months. It's crazy. But that's a lie. It's okay. It doesn't have to be true. Does she stream D2? No. She streams variety. I'm going to try and get her to play D2 though. At least one time through. Maybe. What's the story behind the name Mr. Llama? When I was a child, I learned the word llama. And I thought it was absolutely mental that you could have a word that had 2 L's starting it. I was like, no way, that's crazy. And it was crazy. It was crazy. Hey, BYD. And so then I went on Neopets, and I had to make an account name. And I tried Mr. Alex. Or I tried Alex first, that was taken. So I tried Mr. Alex, also taken. Crazy, somebody stole my name. You know, whatever. So I was like, what's a word that nobody would think of because it's so crazy and nobody's probably heard of this word before? And the answer, of course, was llama. So Mr. Llama it was. And that was when I was like 8, 9. And I have just never been creative to change it ever again. It's probably kind of sad, honestly. But you know what? And it's still crazy. I know it is. It is. It is so crazy. Alright, I'm going to go heal Golzar because he's not having a good time right now. He got super poisoned. You don't see my name at the line for SGDQ. You mean AGDQ? Yeah. So apparently Doctors Without Brothers called them up and was like, hey, we didn't appreciate that joke. And long story short, that didn't happen at all. I just forgot to sign up. So, but I will go apply for SGDQ. Hey, you don't need any of these things, Lilia. You came up with yours when you were 10 and never changed it either? There you go. There you go. The one time, there was one time in my life that I changed my name. I was playing a game. I don't know why. I can't remember why I changed it. I think I had a target on my back and I needed a name change. Or maybe I was just bored and I wanted a different name. Whatever it was. I changed my name to Sleeping Panda. And that was the one time in my life that I changed it. And I did that for like, only in that game. And I did it maybe for 6 months. And I still like that name. If I wasn't Mr. Llama, you know. Well, I mean, if I wasn't Mr. Llama, I'd be Dr. Respect. I think we've already agreed on that one. Just because I like being respectful. But, you know, if I wasn't either one of those, so I could see Sleeping Panda be in it. Or Mr. Diablo SC. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Why don't I just be Mr. Llama D2? Think, Llama. Think before you speak. Mr. Helicopter Game, never! No. No mas. Dr. Garrett HC. Name's taken. By a jerk. That nobody likes. His name's Garrett. How do I deal with annoying people in the chat like you? Usually I just ignore them, but sometimes I forget. Mr. Bagel Girl. No, I'm just kidding. You're not annoying. I like chatting with you guys. Honestly, if somebody comes in and they're bringing in the wrong vibe, though, or whatever it is, yeah, usually in that case, I'll just ignore them. It's amazing how not reacting to what somebody says can just never bring it up on stream. And it's really nice. When you react to things, all of a sudden, that becomes the whole thing. So if you're, you know, a girl streamer, just a random example, I'm not calling out all girl streamers or anything, but I see, you know, I see female streamers that have people come in because they seem to be the end result or the target of trolls more often. And they sit there and say, "Oh, I can't believe you'd say that." As soon as they call them out, I lose sympathy because I'm like, nah, man, you did that. That was on you. You did that on purpose. Ooh, that's sick. That is sick. Look at that. 12-3. Last wish hype. Yep, now I just need jaw. Such a dumb rune word. Did I change the players 3 or am I forgetting that like over and over and over? If 5 minutes per hour is correct, it'll be 380 hours till what, 99 or 98? 99 probably, not 98. But my experience changes once I get to 98. So the question is how long till I get to 98? Ja. That's pretty good. The question is just to 98, and I think it's about 30 hours to get there. They get targeted because more react. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think they get targeted more just because it's a male-dominated viewership. But yeah, when you react to it all, that's when you go wrong. Because Holy Grail, like, no, it is not magic items. That would be kind of silly in my mind if I tried for every magic mod and stuff. I mean, that would just take forever. Ouch, you did some damage, boy. Oh, this is player's 8. That's it. That's right. Myrmidon Greaves. Every rare item, yeah. Trying to find all mods of every single thing ever would just be kind of silly. It would just be kind of silly, unfortunately. You're gonna watch some Counter-Strike. Have a good one. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get my next speed run. Let me think like what's coming up. I mean, the thing is I have to work, right? I work today. I work tomorrow. The next day I work as well. Wait, I need to put my faceplate away. Sure. And silly content, that is what it means. And then I work on Friday as well. So I have a lot of like work going on right now. 5 open socket Gothic bow. Oh wait, that's trash. I want 4 open socket for Faith. I don't know if you'd make it in a Gothic bow though, so never mind. December 31st to January 1st. Ooh, we could speedrun through the Happy New Year. Time it so that our speedrun ends right at the New Year. That'd be really hard to time. You're in Houston till Friday? Okay. Yeah, it's trash. I mean, right now I don't have any New Year's plans. But I feel like I'm gonna get some New Year's plans. I feel like I'm gonna go out and be doing something for New Year's. Make a boazon. I've done a boazon before. It really is kind of fun. The only issue is normal and nightmare, boazon's totally fine. Once you get to hell, it gets kind of sketch. It's just not amazing. There will be plans. Well, I mean, New Year's Day, though, we've got some plans, right, Esroy? But I mean, like... sorry. On the eve. On the eve, I don't have any plans yet. But... freezing arrows on Hell, yeah, it is pretty good. Like I'm saying, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad at all. What's my skill build? Why not spec pure lightning? Because I want better magic find, and that's not very good for magic finding. No New Year's party? I'm not having one day. What day is New Year's Eve? The Sunday is New Year's Eve, and the Monday is New Year's Day, right? I believe that's how it works this year. I think that's it. MVS bingo next year. Pass out sheets to everybody. That could be fun. Yeah, I think that's what it is though. Breath of Dying Amazon. Bro, I don't have a Zod rune. Whenever you get too many of these things, it just turns into too many balls. Too many dolls, too many balls. You gotta kind of isolate, otherwise they just stun you. Should I do 1k chaos runs or Bale run? What character are you on? I would say chaos over Bale. Unless if you have a Hammered In or something like that. If you don't have a character with max block, Bale over chaos. You can find Zod on Pindle, I know. Chances are trash though. Hey Kaywin, how you going? You'll be around both days? You get there Friday? Wait, what? I thought you weren't getting here till day of. Pure corpse explode. Oh, I think chaos would be more fun then.
I am overburdened.
I think chaos is more fun, but like, you know, for a character like this, I'm not gonna take fun over what's better for her. My risk of death goes up significantly in the chaos. Tears Might from Nilithak. That would be GG. But Nilithak also has all that the bugged vipers and stuff around him and corpse explosions, so nah. You can't show up on the 31st? Yeah, I thought you had a meeting. Wait, when are you? I thought you just said you were gonna be here Friday. I thought we were gonna hang out on Monday. Was that not the plan? Am I all confused? Would I sell Tears Might for 1 million bitcoins? Sure. And then I would just sell all the bitcoins. Oh, your meeting's here. Okay. So you'll be here, but you can't hang out or anything until Monday. Sleepy Llama is sleepy a little bit. Little bit. See you, Ancon. I am mildly tired. But I was like, you know, I gotta stream. Mostly because I wanted to play Diablo 2. Not that I didn't want to see you guys. Love seeing you guys as well. But I was like, man, I wanna chill. La Amuleta. I want to play Diablo 2. Oh, it had the makings of working towards a good item. You'll be driving all day Friday. You have a meeting Saturday. All Monday off. Drive back Tuesday. Okay. Do I think a Skyrim mod would work? I've never played Skyrim. If I have not streamed it, I probably have not played it. Wow, in no sense. Wow. In hell, static will only bring it to half health. That is correct. Whew. Just forgive the yawnies. Forgive me of the yawnies today. It was a long day because I had to wake up early for work. So. Skyrim stream. There's so many things I have to do to play. Besides stream, what else do I do for a living? Streaming is my side hobby. I work as a developer for my job. So I'm just working from home for the holidays here. I have not found it fatty. Some people in my chat have, though, who are also doing these. Oh, thank you, Hyrule. That's very thoughtful. If I mean, I want to play Dark Souls. I want to play Skyrim. I want to play through multiple Legends of Zeldas. I just played through Ocarina of Time that one time. It was really fun. Yeah, there's the items missing, by the way, for who asked. Any Chamroon yet? Nope. I only have Burn Below, which is surprising. I played League of Legends. I played it like twice. So I used to be a Dota player. I liked a lot of Dota. And I went over to League of Legends, and it felt too simple for me. Not like, oh, so simple, I only play hard games. But like, I don't know, it felt like I couldn't do enough or control enough with it all. And then, like, my first game, I was like 7-2 and 9, and I just like games that have more of a little more of a barrier of entry, I guess. God, do I even know my Steam name? Steam. How do I find my name on this thing? Is Steam open? I don't think it is. You're finally next gen game castle up yourself for the first time. Nice! I know, I was so happy when I was too. It's so fun. I'm so close to finishing this character, but also like not. On the upper right corner of Steam. Let me open Steam up and see what it says. Maybe with Flash. Yeah. Is Flash the one that lets you teleport home? Is that one? Oh, it's just my name, Alex Cementelli. What do I like more, Dota 2 or League of Legends? I like Dota 2 more. Oh, it's a blink? Okay, well then yeah, of course everybody's gonna take that. If there was a blink ability in Dota 2, I mean there are, but if there was one that people could like take on all characters, everybody would take that. Positioning is way too important in those games. Yeah, I mean I haven't played a ton of League of Legends though. I've played a lot of Dota 2. But from my limited experience, I preferred Tiara. Oops. Steam Awards, get off. Oh, 66. We already got a 70 right here. That was also low. Defense. Not that that really matters, but... No, Griffin's is a diadem. Have I played any D2 mods, or am I only a vanilla player? I've played this PLUGY one, which, you know... Ooh, wow. Ooh. Thought we had Tyrael's Might #2 right there, boys. Thought we had Tyrael's Might #2 right there.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, and I like the idea of having to buy Blink, honestly. Because it makes you, and it's really expensive as well. I mean, really expensive, $22.50 or $21.50, whatever it is in the current patch. But it's enough of an investment that it's not just something that you just casually, easily get all the time on anybody. You know, like timings are formed around it. It brings a whole different thing into it. You don't want to see that rare sacred armor? Yep. It's a GC. Rip. Actually, a few enough things left that we could actually place bets. The problem is the bets would have to ride for a long time, and it would ruin all of their betting until that was found. So, like, if I was doing a, like, 6-hour stream, I think that would be great. 6-hour, 10-hour stream, something like that. Boom, you know what? Let's do some bets. What item will Mr. Llama find next? And then you could even have no item as an option. And that would be a perfect bet for the whole stream. And then at the very end, I can, you know, announce it or whatever. Did I see the AI that beat the best Dota players? Yeah, but it's only in like 1v1 mid lane, which like makes sense to me. You know, the more you limit things, like having to think about stuff, of like when to do stuff with a team and things like that, the less impressive it is. It's still cool coding and everything, like I'm still very impressed, but it's like, yeah, it can always optimize exact numbers for when to last hit and things, and that's such a big piece of it. So, I don't know. Get me a bot that can play the whole game better than a player, and now we're talking. I have to reset bet if I find an item early? Well, no, if I find an item early, then whoever wins it, and then I just do another one. Yep, exactly. Exactly. From panda to mouse. Rip, bro. 5 hero AI would almost be too cheap, though. Because that's not 5. You would have to have 5 different AIs that are not running simultaneously together. If it was just one AI that was controlling the 5 characters, that would be too strong. Oh gosh darn it. I forgot to change to players 3 again. Because yeah, otherwise it would be able to perfectly time every stun. I mean, it still could, honestly, but it would be able to sync too much up. But if you had 5 that had to react to what the other ones were doing, because a lot of times you have to think, each bot is going to think with its current vision and stuff that it's looked at, what the best thing to do is. So if they're having to react to each other, that would make it really interesting. But they're nowhere close at the moment, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I figured wouldn't be too difficult to honestly just make a bot that can beat someone 1v1 mid. Like, that doesn't seem unreasonable, does it? Let's go Windforce, I know. I think Windforce or COA are what I'm, like, expecting to be next. Those are my expected next items. Don't need no robot overlords, that's fair. Come on, give me that windy. Let's go. Oh, great maul. That's what you're gonna roll on me? Brutal. Just brutal.
Fresh meat.
Yo, Javer Smash. Mwah. Kisses for you. I'm getting kind of dangerous here. I'm just gonna move forward. I'm gonna go heal this curse off, actually. Let's just reset. Reset. There we go. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. I'll give you a little... Oops, that's not what I wanted to give you. Boom, boom. Llama. Ha. Sure. We'll give you that. How many hours have I spent on Diablo 2? Ooh! I gotta be quiet, sorry. Probably about 12 to 13,000. Dude, they were coming at me from every angle. Holy cow. Holy cow. No, Golzar. What are you doing, man?
I am overburdened.
Jeez. So many ticks, though? Ooh, we have gotten, I think, 2 ticks today. Why'd I have to be quiet? Because my parents are here. 12,000 to 13,000? Yeah. I've only streamed about half of them.
I can't carry anymore.
Because if I look at
Fresh meat.
Viper Strike, 3 months. What up? How's it going, man? Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Mwah. Kisses to you, my friend. Don't want to wake Bagel Girl, bro. She is in another state. Do I live with my parents? No, but I'm visiting. Ooh, dolls and souls. That's a nice combination.
See you in hell.
Yo, domination time. What is up? What is up? Get that fitness in here.
Fresh meat.
Glad to see you're up late too.
Kisses.
2 months until our baby less than 3.
Kisses for Tom. Kisses for the resub for Pillow. What up? How was the stream? Were you front page or something today? I saw you rocking it big early. I saw you rocking it big. How was the stream, man? You getting everyone in shape? I started doing some push-ups and things again on stream the other day. My body's sore. My body's sore. But I was like, I gotta be like Tom. I gotta be able to rip the shirt off at some point and have some abs there to show off, you know? War swad, war spear. None. Trash. Oh, you got a big host today? Sick. Thanks for forwarding it on. I appreciate it a lot, man. Really do. We were working on anything specific today? My internet is not good enough for streaming and giving myself challenges. Hey, just follow along, man. Just follow along. If you guys, because you guys know I do value personal fitness a lot. If you guys are interested at all in personal fitness, Domination Time is, he was the first partnered fitness streamer on Twitch.
I am overburdened.
And he's a really cool guy. I got to meet him at TwitchCon. Let me do that. I really hope I typed it out in the short time I was going to be typing. I hope I got that right. Go check him out. Also, if you like nipple streams, there you go, boys. Every day. Every day over there. It's a light day. Alright, that's good. That's good still. Modifying to be shoulder focused. Yeah, I'll get the small charm. I'm not leaving the area. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So yeah, welcome everybody from Tom's stream. My name is MrLlamaSC. I'm a Diablo 2 speedrunner. I'm a Diablo 2 speedrunner who also enjoys a good fitness every now and then. But usually that's off stream. Sometimes we do things like that on stream for fun. I play Diablo 2 mainly. Sometimes I play Path of Exile. Sometimes I'll play a little bit of other stuff. For the most part though, I'm speedrunning Diablo 2. My sword on head doesn't work properly. Not with this character. It's specific to when I'm speedrunning. This character right here is not a speedrun. This character is actually a find every single item in the game. So if you've ever played Diablo 2 before, you'll know there's crazy, ridiculous items in this game. And I am trying to find every single one of them. So we've been at it for a little bit, and we just keep rolling with it. Let's see what she said. Another streamer working on this for fat loss is worried about lifting weight, slowing down his weight loss efforts, and screwing with the scale. You build muscle so fast, good story. Yep. A lot of people worry about that. Here's the rarest item in the game, by the way. We have it. It's sick. No, that's a very true thing and a very good point. Because I've done some like fitness coaching as well. A lot of people get all concerned and they're like, I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm lifting weights and I'm not losing weight at all because of it. And it's like, don't just look at the scale, man, you know? Look at your body, listen to your body, listen to how it feels, how it looks, you know? You can look in a mirror and see if you're putting on muscle and you're slimming up, right? Like a lot of people get very concerned about just the number. Like if you look at me and guess my weight, you'll probably be about 10 to 15 pounds under. I'd say that's the average that people are under on my weight. But that's because I've done a lot of like lifting, I've done a lot of working out, you know, I mean that was what I did in college and stuff. And so I have a lot more like muscle that weighs more. But whenever I, you know, see those things, if I'm ever feeling like, oh, I need to work out more or whatever it is, it's not because the number on the scale goes up. It's because I, you know, can kind of just listening to my body, just looking at it, right? I'm just saying, okay. I need to go run more, or whatever it is, right? So you just gotta just feel it out. Just feel it out. Every time you start to eat healthy, you do it for a week or two, and then you give up. How do you... So, honestly, you gotta find out what's best for you. You gotta find what's best for you. And maybe Tom has a better way to do it. One, you can't be hard on yourself, but two, you just gotta find what really works best for you. For me, I found that having a partner made it so much better. I liked it, Tom. I liked your analogy with the StarCraft. I am a big StarCraft fan. Yeah, if you make it too complicated, if it's too difficult for you to do, if you're like, all right, I'm going to get on this huge thing, whatever, sometimes that can be too intimidating. For other people, they need to have it written down. If they have a written out plan and it's on their calendar, they'll do it, right? For me, I need to have a person, right? If I have someone that I can sit there and report back to and just say, hey, here's how many calories I ate today, here's what my macros were, that I'm so much more likely to do it. I mean, in my mind, that's always like a huge thing, is finding what works for you. But yeah, you definitely don't want to overdo it and scare yourself starting out. Allow yourself little cheat days, things like that, right? You don't have to be perfect off the bat. Just slow and steady improvement. But yeah, for me, it's definitely structure and accountability. Those two things are absolutely huge for me. Some other people, they can just do it though, you know. Same with like working out though. It's very difficult for me to just be like, I'm gonna go work out and just kind of go do it all the time. But if I have somebody who's like, hey, you ready to go work out? I'll be like, yep. And then I'll go work out. And they don't even have to be the responsible one, because you can be the one for them. They'll be like, hey, you'll be like, hey, are we working out today? And they'll be like, oh yeah. And then you'll be like, oh yeah. And then neither of you would have done it on your own, but now you're both doing it.
I can't carry anymore.
And also remember, 21 days to break a habit, 21 days to make a habit, right? So you gotta just push into it. And I can promise you, the first day of working out is probably gonna feel really bad. And the next couple days after are probably going to also feel really bad as well. This is natural. It gets better. Nice advice, Esroy. Takes about 90 days, not 21, from the new stuff you've read on the internet. Whatever it is. You just gotta keep pushing through.
I can't carry anymore.
Sorry, Tom. Didn't mean to bring you in here to make you work. I appreciate you being helpful, though. It's very thoughtful. You're gonna eat dinner? Yeah, go get food. I know you just ended your stream. Like, whenever I end my stream, the last thing I want to do is really stick around. I'll pop over, say hello, and then I gotta go do stuff. So. You tried quitting smoke a few times. It didn't work. You really want to? I mean, nothing's stopping you from trying again, right? Try a different method. Try a new way. Whatever it is. 8 hours lift and stream again. Have fun, man. Thanks so much. A lot of life is a mental battle. And you really just gotta think what works best for you. For me, when I'm quitting, so I never was a smoker, but like for me it was sugar. And I'm back on the sugar. But I'm kind of like mildly okay with it. But like when I quit, there was a point where I quit eating candy for about 6 months. And the way that worked for me was simply going cold turkey. And if I just never allowed it, in any cases, I was fine. I just said, all right, I'm not eating candy from now on. And then every time I had a craving, whatever it was, I would sit there and I'd look at it and I'd go, nope, I'm not eating candy. And I wouldn't touch it. And that worked for me. And then eventually I started making small minor excuses for it. Right, where I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just have a little piece of candy today. I'll just, I was like, oh, I'll be fine. Wasn't good. Then I got back on the candy. So for me, I've learned I just got to cold turkey it, and it's just mentally I just have to say I'm not ever doing candy, because if I do one excuse, then I'll make another excuse and another one. See ya, Marlboro. Sorry to hear that, But that's me. Other people, they can do with it that way, and they actually do better that way. They have to wean themselves off, right? They say, okay, well, I'll just have 5 pieces of candy this week, 4 pieces, whatever it is, right? And that works out better for some people. So I think it's, it really just depends what works best for you. 1 to mana small charm. What a joke of a charm. What a joke of a charm. Yo, Cara Corvus, what's up? Mwah. How are you? How is the stream? Thank you so much. Why abstain from sugar and candies? Because I eat a lot of sugar and candy. And I love it, but it's not great for me, right? What charm am I looking for? Magic Find, all res, 20 lifers, combinations of those things. Maybe add some fast run walk in there, that wouldn't be bad. Just things like that. So honestly, when you look at hey, have a good night, Tom. Thanks so much again. Really appreciate it. When you look at my lack of drinking, I think this is why, right? I have never had alcohol in my life. And a lot of people are like, oh, why not? You should just try it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's not that, it's the worst thing in the world, but it's not a thing that's really good for you, right? And, makes you appreciate D3's auto gold pickup. No way, pick your own gold. For sure, people still play this game. Best game ever. But for me, it's like, because I'm such an on-off kind of person, I'm like, shoot, if I never try it, I know in my mind that it is way easier to just never, just like, I'm fine. I'm totally fine not trying it. If I tried it, maybe I'd be like, oh, okay, well now I'll just have a little bit here and a little bit there. And, well, once again, things in moderation aren't bad. But it's like, why pick it up, I guess, for me, like I don't miss it in my life, and it's not like it's something that's good for me. So I think a lot of my reasoning comes down to that. I'm in the off state of something that's not healthy. I might as well leave it off. Why turn it on? You think I miss out on social opportunities professionally, though? I don't think so. I still go out to all the occasions and everything like that. I think there's 2 things. One, I've never felt in any situation that I've needed to have a drink to be like open or free or whatever, more social, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'll be the first person on the dance floor. I'll be, like all these things. I'm very just fine with it. With, in all those instances. So I don't think that that's ever been a thing for me that I've worried about. And so, and additionally, like, I'll go out to a bar and whatever and hang out with my friends, and it's totally fine, right? And I'll just get a water to drink or something like that. So the only events that like I don't go to are the ones that are like the beer Olympics and stuff, and I'm okay not going to those. I have enough fun doing other things. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. I'm glad my friends have a good time with it. But
Fresh meat.
oh, it's so loud. Mwah. Thank you, Beach Bark. Appreciate that. Yeah, and then also, right, and that's the other thing is I never miss out on any of those occasions because I'm always the designated driver in all those occasions. So all my friends want me to come because then they're like, ah, sweet, now we have a designated driver. Now one of us doesn't have to, not drink and be the only person not drinking. Because in their minds, or for a lot of them, they feel awful if they're the only person not drinking. For me, it's like, okay, whatever. Like, it's funny, you know.
I am overburdened.
Alcohol is a pretty awful influence on things it touches. It's kind of why I stay away from it. I feel like it's one of those things that doesn't bring about a lot of great things, you know. It touches a lot of, has a negative impact in a lot of areas in life. It can be fine, for sure. Thank you so much, St. Gabriel. But I think it has a negative impact in a lot of ways.
Fresh meat.
But,
Hog champ.
you know, once again, nothing against people that drink it. Whatever. Totally fine. As long as you're trying to be somewhat responsible. Also, thank you so much. Erythros, 23 months. Wow. Wow. That's a long time. That's a long time.
Carry anymore.
And there's the next ladder reset. Well, it just reset recently, so not until May. Gosh dang it. I always have the wrong thing on my copy pasta. That's what I wanted to say. I always have the wrong thing there. You like trying different beers? I like trying different milkshakes, you know? Like it's just a different style and taste. Also, I'm pretty sure a milkshake tastes better. Still a lot of people active in the current ladder? Yeah. Yeah, because now there's like no bots and stuff, so people are all hyped up on it. Do I like malts as well? Oh yeah. Love me a good malt. Love me a good malt. So I like malts when the milkshakes are not thick enough, because the malt's a little thicker usually. And I like them nice and thick. When it's too thin of a milkshake, it's just like, you know, like, give me a little something, something. What about cooking with alcohol? I don't do any, like, alcohol-based cooking. I don't do any alcohol-based cooking. I know a lot of people like to use it for their, like, you know, they're like, whatever. Lots of meats and stuff, right? But, I don't know. I think a lot of, and I mean, there's been some things. I've had some. They seem to be okay. Malt is a flavoring, but it also thickens up the shake. Because if you go to Brahms, and you go get a Brahms milkshake and you go get a Brahms malt, you'll notice the malts are a little thicker. Yeah, you don't consume the alcohol exactly, but it just adds the like flavoring to it or whatever. I'm trying to think if there was anything I had that was really, really good. That was like a beer. infused, whatever, something like cooked in. I'm not sure I can think of one. Got your mom a nice blender? Is it the Ninja? The Ninja's pretty cool, man. It's a pretty good blender. Player's eye. Good job. I got old Mrs. Llama a Ninja blender. She seemed pretty happy with it. She used that thing a lot. So, yeah, good job. Your battered chips are amazing. I'm trying to think if I've had them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wraith Flight. Wow. It's a pretty decent drop. Rabbit marinated in wine. I have not had either of those things. That's exactly right, Johnson. Exactly right. Wraith Flight is nice. Yeah, how does rabbit taste? I don't know. Never had it. But yeah, it takes time to cook it out. How you doing, Kaladin? Science been blending fruits, spinach, kale to get all the nutrients out of it. +1. What? It tastes like rabbit? Does it taste like chicken?
I am overburdened.
Trash drops. It tastes like chicken, but with more moisture. Okay. Doesn't sound too bad, actually. Oh, yeah. No, I love smoothies, man. Smoothies are like the best thing ever, because you can just shove everything in there. Are you kidding me? Why can't you just be a leather armor, man? Could have had a new item right there. Could add a new item right there, boys. I found this in Shurion like 25 times. Whoa, that is a lot of souls. That is a lot of souls. Whatever. Last time you were at bananas, didn't go well. Yeah, you have to have a banana for a smoothie. That is very true. It's like this, the magic ingredient that must exist or your smoothie sick is gonna be garbage. That is the magic ingredient. Because you can just put, I mean, you can shove so many things in a smoothie and it'll still taste good. Like when I make a smoothie, I put milk, orange juice, berries, spinach, bananas, peanut butter, protein powder, you know, just like all sorts of yummy goodies that are decent for you. You can just shove all those down in your gullet. And then it turns out amazing. It still turns out and it tastes good. And then like ice, right? Whatever. That is yummy. Like obviously it doesn't taste like, you know, one of the store-bought ones that you get. That's just like a bunch of artificial sugar added or anything. But like things like spinach and stuff are just basically tasteless. You cannot taste them in a smoothie. And so it just tastes like this fresh, delicious blend of joy. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, You have to throw in so much green stuff for it to actually end up tasting like green stuff. It's crazy. So if you, I mean, you can shove. Ooh, nice. Trash. If you just shove like a handful and a half of spinach, I'm not saying put a little bit of spinach in there. I'm saying you go.
I am a devil.
What? Hey, Lily Johnson, thank you so much.
Buy
for the
yourself a
5.
nice malt with money left over for a train ride down to the seaside.
Down by the seaside. Thank you so much. You grab yourself a handful of spinach and you just jam it in the blender. You know, watch your hands, of course. You'll be amazed at how little of it you can actually taste. The only thing is make sure you blend it up well enough, because if you don't blend it well, if you have a trash blender that can't blend it, then you get leaves in your smoothie, and that's when it becomes unappealing. That's when you're like, maybe not, you know. So that's my only advice. Remember, kids, don't blend your hands. That's right. It really feels like a good drop is like just around the corner. So many drops have dropped. Oops. $167, $156, $169. I like this 4-all res charm. Do I want to swap it with like this? What is my res right now? Oh no, it's nice though. Oh.
Fresh meat.
Happy 5 months, my friend. Llama love, llama love.
Yo, trade 4x4. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome back to Llamas in the round. Yeah, cold immunes. Woo. Need some alcohol for that sneeze. I like the malt idea that William Johnson had better. Night, Raggets. Have a good one. Oh my gosh. Hot bath? That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Am I friendly towards donkeys or goats? Yeah, sure. Donkeys and goats are alright. How you doing, Handsome G? They're alright. I don't think donkeys or goats are like crazy special in my eyes. You know, they're just like animals of some kind. 5'10". Eh. Goats can be kind of fun, but they can also be jerks. So you gotta watch out. I think that's the difficulty. You never know if you're gonna have a nice goat or a jerk goat. And a nice goat can turn into a jerk goat very, very quickly. Butterfinger malt? God, that sounds so good. Maybe we should go on our... Maybe that should be our New Year's resolution.
See you in hell.
Holy cow with the host. Holy cow. Yo, DJ. Mwah. Kisses to you, my friend. How was the stream, bud? How was the stream? What you doing? What you up to? Hope everything's going well, man. I liked your video about the what changes need to be made in D2. It focused on a lot of different things that I don't think, not that I disagree with, but they focused a lot more on like BattleNet features, whereas I thought about more like game changes, new emotes. That's right. They take hiking and camping with you. Pack goats, is that a thing? Donkeys are the male and jennies are the mules. Or whatever, right? Something like that. Mules and jennies? something. I'm not exactly sure. Jennies are girls. That's all I can tell you, I think. Lime? A lime milkshake? Interesting. Yeah, I thought that was a good idea. I liked that idea a lot. I mean, I don't think it should even be a thing like that, where it's like drop SOJs. I think it should just be some like hard area, like new boss. Think of like PoE. Mules or donkeys bred with a horse. Oh. Man grips your favorite glove? Nice. But I think it should be like new boss, or not new boss, but dclone. But to spawn dclone takes items that you can find or something. But not like SOJ, or it's just like, oh, sell as many and then it'll spawn on servers. Instead, it's like, you know, if you sell 4 SOJs or something, whatever it is, dclone will spawn in your game. Specifically. So that way, and then he has a chance at dropping it. Something like that, you know? But even then, an SOJ I don't like. I'd rather it was like, you find, like, what's the item that drops at Ubers? The Standard of Heroes. If you sell 4 Standard of Heroes, or 10 Standard of Heroes, whatever it is, you get a chance to fight dclone. Not Torch, no. The Standard of Heroes. You get a chance to fight dclone in your game, and then he can drop it in Annie, or something, you know, something like that. I think that would be fun. Because, yeah, selling SOJs seems silly, because it's like, SOJs are needed. You need to use SOJs. And it was a reaction to the duping and the botting and all that stuff, you know. It's like, all right, well, everybody wants SOJs. That was the currency at the time. But now it's like you can link that together. So you have to go farm for the keys and stuff like that. And then as a second reward, beyond the torch, you get a chance to fight dclone, which can get you an Annie. But maybe it doesn't always drop an Annie, you know? Maybe there's different items that Diablo could drop. And an Annihilus is just one of, like, you know, you have like a 1 in 10 chance of it dropping or something. I don't know. Whatever. There's, you know, there's thoughts on it. Did they ever decide to do anything with the standards? No. It is just a worthless item. Champion Axe. Look at all these uniques these guys are dropping, though. I wish, man. I wish. If they're making a D2 remaster and willing to change some things like that, God, do I wish that they would send me a message. But Annie is treated like Torch, class specific. I think Torch has that. I kind of like Annie not having it. I like Annie being the +1 to all skills. Do I have a source P-Torch? No, my torch is 13, 16 source torch. It was good enough. I was happy enough with it. Drop rates are hard to get right. I mean, Diablo 2 is clearly like too hard. I mean, drop rates are a little bit mad for Diablo 2, I feel like. I mean, look at how hard it is to find like a Tyrael Smite, you know? But at the same time, it adds kind of a fun, you know, the harder drop rates you make, the more you open up the lesser items of stuff. So if you make items even harder to find, people have to start using different stuff, and there's less just like everybody runs around with perfect gear things, which I think is fun, but some people always, you know, they just want to play God mode characters and run around with the best of everything. So it really plays to different styles of gamers. And I think the more you work towards Diablo 3, the more you look at a more casual gamer, the more you play Diablo 2, the more you look at a, you know, a gamer that wants to work a little bit more, grind a little more for those sorts of things. So, or bot, one of the two. But yeah. The difficulty of this game definitely is what makes it good. Or it's one of its factors. But I could see them if they made something like high runes a little easier. I don't think it would be awful. I think they should make high runes a little easier to find and rune words a little worse. I think those are my two suggestions for those things. Yeah, specters have a slightly higher chance of dropping runes. Because they can't drop armors, I believe. Jeez, man, I'm finding unique every bail run now. At least one. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's not good uniques, but have I played Diablo 1? Yeah. It's a fun game. It's definitely dated. Diablo 2 is like, you know, it's dated, but it still plays. Diablo 1 is like, ooh, I can't even run. I have to walk through everything. Like, you know, using potions and stuff is really, there's a lot of like really dated features in Diablo 1. Walking is definitely difficult.
See you in hell.
What up, Zeph? Thanks so much for the host, bud. How you doing? How you doing, man? Mwah. Good to see you. Beelzebub makes you walk 100% in town.
I am overloaded.
How's the stream going? Hey, really? How's it going? Or R.E. Lee? Is that Robert E. Lee? Is that what you're going for there?
I am overburdened.
Doo-doo.
Can't carry anymore.
Let go. Would I speedrun Diablo 1? I mean, I did like a fake speedrun of it in like 3.5 hours. I don't know if I would do serious speedrunning of it because I just don't want to devote that much time to it, I guess. For sure, bud, for sure. Hey, I appreciate those. You know, I just, as much as I do like the game, I think it would drive me crazy if I spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours grinding it just to learn how to effectively speedrun it. Be the item, boys. Be the item. Somebody said they thought Seraphs was on the menu today. Ooh, that's almost not bad. Somebody said they thought Seraphs was on the menu today. Were they right? Were they right, or is it Metal Grid? Gosh dang it, are you serious right now? Gosh dang it. It's the same rarity as Seraphs. It's the same rarity. Come on. Why is it bad? Because I have 5 of them. Oh my gosh. I have 5 of them. No, wait, I have 6 of them. Oh my god, I have 6 mirrors. Oh my god. It's awful. And it's the same rarity as Seraphs. A little Maris slut, that's right. That sucks. If I was on ladder, I'd be happy about it, because yeah, Maris is way better on ladder. On single player with the character who's trying to find every item in the game? Nah, brah. Nah. Sell materials to spawn dclone. You guys are nuts. You out your dang mind. You out your dang mind. Man. What am I doing next weekend? Because I think I have next weekend Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. I don't know if I'm going anywhere. Maybe we just get level sell Annie to spawn dclone. I like it. I'm trying to think if I have any plans. I'm gonna go to PAX South in 2 weekends. But I feel like next weekend I'm not doing anything. Maybe we just do some crazy long streaming to make up for the lack of streaming that we got going here.
I am overburdened.
So dclone to get Maris.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah. There you go. Bagel's birthday next weekend. Oh crap. Oh no, there's a corona. Ay man. That was my thing right there. Got some good bars in the other day, yeah. Go for a soft world record. That could be possible. I feel like I want to get 98 by the end of that next weekend at least, which should be possible. We should even have it maybe before then if we really want. Trash drops. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I want. Do some speedruns after 98? Yeah, of course. I mean, I want to do some speedrunning next weekend. And we're obviously going to have some, another Corona? Oh, are you kidding me? We just got double Corona'd, boys. 2 gray Coronas just to laugh in our face. Awful. Just the worst.
I am overburdened.
Just the worst. It's progress and start a stream. That is correct. That's correct. Ooh, a diadem as well. Oh my gosh.
Fresh meat.
Get 'em, yo, alteration. Mwah. What's up? Thank you so much. Appreciate that, my man.
I can't carry anymore.
Hope you're having a fabulous day. Goes crazy for 2 Coronas. You know it. You know me. You know me. Let's check the diadem out. Maybe it's pretty sick still. Wow. 2 paladin skills, 30 faster run walk.
I can't carry anymore.
With some life on it. Not bad.
I am overburdened.
Time to re-roll it. Trash it. Who really re-rolls diadems?
I can't carry anymore.
Naga? What? 40 IAS. Trashy D though. Exactly, Black Gator. Alright, I'll keep it just for you, DJ. I'll keep it just for you. If it makes you feel better about life or something. Because I care. Because I care. I think I got 6p gems. Is that what it cost? Man, I need to start collecting flawless again. I need to start collecting flawless gems again. Honestly, I should do a stream where I go get a bunch of flawless and then I go do a bunch of shrines and make a bunch of perfects. Where is that flawless gem? There's an amethyst somewhere here. Okay. Or one SOJ and one P skull. 6p skulls? Oh my gosh. No, I think they need to have the gold cap, Jeff. It would get too ridiculous if there wasn't a gold cap. It would make it too easy. Big money item. Well, we found a Maris today. We found a Wraith Flight. I mean, not like we haven't found any good things. You know, we found some good items. Oh, gosh darn it. Why is that here? Why are these guys here? Who knows? These are all ready to be rerolled though. 43 life, 57 mana though. I like that. I like that one. Hey Deucey boy, how's it going? No, really, S-Roy? Oh no. Even though I hate Necros, I still feel bad. F for S-Roy's summon Necro. Hardcore summon Necro just died. Hell, Act 1, multi-shot, fanaticism, tainteds. Been there before, my friend. Been there before. Gonna sleep? Thought he would check some streams out? Sounds like a decent idea to me. Nothing like a little morning stream. Man, Hell has so many dangerous combinations. Just Diablo 2 as a whole has so many danger combinations. It's crazy. Absolutely mad how many awful combos there are. It's, oof. I'm chill. Yeah, we try and keep it chill here. We try to keep it chill here, man. Everybody's a person here and we all have a good time. We show some love to everyone. That's all, man. That's all. You like when it's a bit warm? But when we find a big item, then we get a little spice up in here, that's all. But yeah, we're happy to have you, man. Happy to have you here. Night leveling your ladder source, found Viper match on string years in the same game. Sick. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. You've been streaming for 6 months? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Keep going. Keep working hard. You're gonna do a summon druid just because you know how much I love the build? We're running on hardcore? No. But with how I'm running right now, like, I could run hardcore. If I just stuck to my guns, right? If I stick to bail running, things like that, like, I don't know. I don't die here. With my battle orders, my current res, things like that, I just don't die here. So I think I could run to 99 here. How long have I streamed for? Where are we at, chat? 3 years? January 21st is our 3-year stream anniversary. That's coming up. Oh, wow. Man vs. Stream is going to be on our 3-year stream anniversary. That's kind of cool. Because it'll roll into the 21st, so. That's kind of nifty. Didn't even think about it. Man, poison damage though. It's nasty in this game. Gonna face Bale with no items to celebrate. I guess what that means is I have to win. I have to win that one. No matter what it takes. No matter what it takes, boys. I will win this next one. Can I release my stat skills spread for this character? Looking to build something similar in ladder. I have videos on my YouTube that go really in depth with it all. I'm going to defer you to those because that'll give you more than this. This is the base though. Never played this game before? Welcome to the world of Diablo 2. It's a wonderful world. If you can get past, like for me, I love this graphic style. But a lot of new age gamers don't like it because they don't like the graphics. Because they're used to, what's my next skill point going into? Probably warmth. One of these two are warmth. Just because I was lazy and forgot to take warmth, I might switch it. But yeah, if you can get past the graphics, which once again, I love the graphics. I think these graphics are better than New Age graphics, but they aren't, you know, the New Age 3D style that we're all used to. Or some people are. You know, so you just have to kind of look past that part. And then you'll find a magnificent game. They still hold up in my mind. I agree. I agree. Alright, come on. Phase glide, I do not. Oof. So, I think they've aged well, but some people don't like them. I can understand it. MVS prediction. Yeah, buddy. It's just such a great style. I like, it's kind of like, for me, you know, I mean, it's not the same, but it's just like the day and age of it even. When I think back to N64, like, I prefer Nintendo 64 graphics to Xbox One and PS4 and all that stuff. You know, I really like that style of like the 3D. At the same point, I don't really enjoy a lot of the 2D stuff like Pokemon had and stuff like that. I don't enjoy those graphics as much. I think there was kind of a golden age for graphics in my mind with like sprites and everything. And that was my favorite graphics period. Just found a Seraph Pindle. Ugh, I wish I had your look. That's sick, dude. Something about it looks gothic. Yeah, it kind of has a little bit of a feel like that. So true, surprise. So true. Where to farm for Enigma runes? You can get the Burr rune during lower Curus runs. And then you can get the Jaw rune by getting the Burr runes during that and then morphing them up. Honestly, that's probably your fastest way. If you want to try and get a Jaw rune off of that, though, I would say Cows or Travancore. Yeah, I like a lot of older graphics because they have a game feel to them. I guess that's what I don't like about a lot of newer graphics, is they try and be too real life looking. And from that, they just look, I don't know, they lose the game cartoony look that I think makes a lot of games look really good, you know. Cows or Travancore, or what I say. So, Chaos is also not a bad idea, but there are better places to find it. Did I tick again? Sick. Tick party. Keep ticking, boys. Yeah, we can do one stream where we just farm gem shrines. And we can go get all these gems. Bump them up. Why is Chaos bad? Good density and ghost mobs. It's not bad for finding it, but I think places like Trav are gonna have better rune drops. That's all. It's Travancore? How do you pronounce it? Travincial? How do you get normal character transfer over to PLUGY? Just get that save file for the character and move it into the save files that PLUGY is reading from. Do I like RuneScape? Yeah. I haven't played a ton. I used to play when I was younger. I would play, but I only farmed wood. I didn't really do anything else except farm wood. I liked wood, I guess. I don't know. I was a weird kid. Runes do not come out of gem shrines, no. As opposed to Travancore? Cow. Did I say the Travancore? I don't think I said that, did I? What did I say? MF shrines would be interesting. Could be interesting. I think it would make sense as a shrine. I don't see why it wouldn't, you know. Gives you 150% extra magic fun, or like, you know, 100 more MF or something. Even 50 would probably make sense. Wow. Another rare diadem. 2 in a day. Dang, boys. Two in a day. Where did you want unique large charms? The Ubers? What? Is that what you're talking about? Your save file. It shouldn't need a video. You can probably just look up on Google where your save file is. They changed location recently. Here's the unique large charm. Multiplies your MF by 3. Not too much. Yeah, if that had skills on it, it would be kind of nice. As is, it needs to be rerolled.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I think the MF shine would just have to be like 50 or 100 extra MF. Something like that. I think that would be fine. Increase MF by 50%. Yep. What up? I'm at my parents'. How you doing, Warren? Would be great for speedruns. Honestly, that's, you know, it would be great for anybody who's playing through the game. Beyond that, whatever, but... Any new finds since GG dropped 52? Is 52 Tabex Glory? If so, no. I found a Maras today. And I found a... Wraith Flight. My Merc is using Eth Infinity. I'll check a Bale Jewel. Use lightning skill. Nah, don't work well. Still pretty cool though, Centaur. Wait, where did I put that? Right there. Alright. You can go right there. You can go right there. You can go right there. You can go there. Perfect. Get 'em.
I can't carry anymore.
Ghost armor, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Another flawless sapphire there, that would be nice. Excuse me, please. Cool. Easy enough. Grab that puppy. Two floods, darn. Yeah, I do want to make some more perfects though, just to re-roll some stuff. Even though it's not a big deal, it's kind of fun. It's fun to re-roll, you know, GG charms and stuff. So, we'll do that. Ugh, we keep getting super poisoned. How to upgrade belt. Perfect ruby or emerald? Which one is it? You'll have to look on Ariat Summit. Because it also depends if you're upgrading from normal to exceptional or exceptional to elite. That changes the requirements. Is it Lemco P Diamond? Is that for a belt? Is that for all armor? That's only in the second one, though. That's if you're upgrading it to elite. All armors are that. Okay, that's right. Lemco P Diamond. Yeah, that's right. That was one I should have remembered. Hybrid rune word? Nah, it's patched. Yeah, it is patched. Oh, I started kind of Holy Grail for a scare from scratch and make a Blitz Source as well. I would say there are multiple characters you could do it with. A Javazon could be fun. An Assassin could be decent. Trapson. Blitz Source works out well. A Hammerden works out well. A Druid isn't too bad. Elemental. So you've got options. That was our first essence of the night. Maybe second. We haven't found a lot of those tonight. Tal Shale for the first one? Okay. Quick question. Do you do a countdown timer to start the stream? Oh, how do I do that? I use a program called Snaz. And it counts down in a file, and then I read that file. Item 5 Barb is actually a really good, that's probably the best Holy Grail character. It might take a tiny bit to get set up, but once you get it set up, you get double the drops, right? Because you can use your item find after the fact. So that is actually the correct answer. Item 5 Barb is probably the best character for it. Just because you get the 2-for-1er. Hard to beat that. But then you have to play a Barb, so you know you gotta live with that fact. No, I actually like a Barb once he's stacked with stuff. Until then, I don't know. They just seem to be lucky on their drops, true. But yeah, until you get to that point, they're kind of mad though. Yeah, once you can start killing stuff and not worrying about it all. Really fun. I mean, yeah, and Source you get teleports, so you get a little more variety, I think, in where you farm and maps you take and stuff, but I mean, I just think about, like, you know, you get a Barbarian, you go into the pit, and you run the pit and item find everything. I think that's going to be faster than any other character. Simple as that. What would my gear look like on a Barb? Tough to say for an item find Barb. I mean, let's see. I know Ubio has run one or is running one, and he's got it probably better mapped out than I would think to have it mapped out. Like if I could get an Enigma on him, I would probably want that. If not, I mean something like a Fortitude or something would be sick. Should be easier to make. Weapons. I think you're going dual goals on your swap for when you item find. And for your main items though, yeah, you could use Grief and E-bot it or something. Death or Doom, whatever. Nah, not dual Hodo, you're not gonna be singing. Dual Babas? Or you could dual Baba with 2 Estrin in, I'm sure. Dualisted Babas, dual 6, you know, socketed, isted, crystal swords, right? Whatever. Whatever you end up deciding on. Hey, got another one. What's this one gonna be? Best place experience farm except for when? What level? Right now, like cows are horrible. Bale's gonna be your best experience.
Not in town.
Cows are a lower eye level, so they give worse experience, actually. They're eye level 81, I believe. Ice Blast. 11, 12, 10. At least it's a new one. Why is I Sense a Soul in Search of Answers a meme? Because of Diablo 1. Whenever you talk to Akara, whatever her name is actually in Diablo 1, she says, I sense a soul in search of answers. And so when you keep shopping her fast, because you're trying to like find an item, you'll just keep hearing, I sense a soul. I sense a soul. I sense a... Very bad Ormus? Bro, add it to the collection of very bad Ormuses, alright? DR25 is better than DR20. Let's just keep that. Put that there. We have Ice Blast, Blaze, Firewall, Inferno, Teleport, Frozen Armor, Charge Bolt, and Fire Bolt. None of them are that great. You gonna get some sleep? Have a good one. I probably won't be still streaming when you wake up, but hopefully I'll catch around more. Hey, Josh. Taos 3-piece works well. Grief, SS, Baba, Shaco, War Travs, and Chances with Raven and Dwarf. That honestly sounds like a really good thing. The only thing I might change out is the Dwarf, honestly. I don't know why you need to run a Dwarf.
I can't carry anymore.
Yep. Yeah, you can't beat 6-isted Crystal Swords. Or Phase Blades or whatever. Cannot beat those. That is the best one-handed weapon. And the best shield for Magic Find is a 4 times isted shield. And the highest MF armor is probably Scolders. Like trying Council? Yeah. Council is a good run. Honestly, I can run Council as well because I break all their immunities with my Infinity. The only thing is they're a little dangerous and they don't give a lot of experience right now, right? So right now I'm a little bit in the experience farming sector, whatever.
I can't carry anymore.
Way better MF Bowflinger. Light is good, but you have no Magic Find. So this does plenty of damage for what I'm trying to accomplish. Get 'em. Isn't there only one good Ormus, being 15% Blizzard? Another legendary mallet that fails. Rip. I would say you could get a Fire Bolt or Fireball Ami or Ormus. That could be good.
I am overburdened.
I wonder if a light Ormus would also be good.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, Nova actually. Nova Lightning. Nova Lightning, Blizzard, and Fireball or Firebolt could all be decent Ormuses. But it's only if you're into that kind of thing, you know. I think Blizzard is still the best one in my mind. Or Nova.
I am overburdened.
How can someone such a give such bad rings? Truth. Best build for normal to nightmare for what character? Sorceress? I like Frozen Orb early on. Wow.
Fresh meat.
Triple unique, all trash. Yo, Josie Lancer too. Mwah. Kisses to you. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, my friend. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is the rarest item in the game, but if you look at it, you can very quickly tell it is nowhere near the best item in the game. Not actually that great. It's missing one or two like serious mods to make it really good. Like it would need like +2 to skills, plus 40 faster cast rate, or plus, you know, 300% enhanced damage, or those are the types of things that it would need to actually be a useful item. It has all the supporting stats. Right? So like that's the thing, right? It's got cannot be frozen, great resistances, requirements are 0. Like there's a bunch of amazing things that it has, but it just doesn't have a main skill. It's missing the main thing that you go, this is why this item is, you know, Enigma. I can teleport, right? Like it's missing the big thing on it that you're like, wow, that's why this armor is good. It doesn't have that. It just has a bunch of support items or stats on it. What weapon do you run early on with a barb? W flail with, yeah, I do Tal in one flail, and then I do malice in the other flail, and then I switch it up to a strength or a black when I can. No, I run malice, not steel. Steel's okay, but it's not as good. Tal in one and malice in the other is better, because one procs open wounds, the other procs poison damage, so you can have both procs running at the same time. It's a good way to deal some early damage. Some faster cast rate or attack speed and a +2 to skills would make it a must find. See, I don't even know about that. I don't even know if that would be enough. If you're gonna make it a melee armor, you have to make it compete with fortitude, right? And I think that's tough. Or Chains of Honor, right? 2 to all skills, 8 life stolen per hit, 65 to all resistances. Gee, you know, like, all right, what about fortitude? This has 20 to 30 all resistances, 100 plus to life, 300% enhanced damage. You know, like, such huge things. You want to make Tyrael's Might really good? Give it +2 to skills, give it 250% all damage, or ED, and +50 to all res, with cannot be frozen, slain monsters rest in peace, things like that. Give it all that stuff, and then you'll make it one of the best items in the game. Which honestly it should have. Oh wait. One more. Yeah. The plus damage is huge. Or if you want to make it a caster armor, give it some faster cast rate and plus skills, sure. And then you can start to do that, but... And you'll still have to buff the res on it, though, I feel like. Otherwise, I think Chain of Honor still is better. ED does not work on spells, no. That's actually percent spell damage. Such as 27% to cold skill damage. That's what does it. Like, look at my Merce's damage. 5833 2950. Like, that's so huge. That's so crazy. That's so freaking crazy. Are there any weapons with plus to magic skill damage? No. No, there are not. Magic skill damage, but magic also basically has no immunities in this game, with the exception of this guy. So, it's already pretty cheap. You need to go to work in 3 hours? That's right, go to sleep. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, you can get magic sorb. Exactly, like spirit, right? 8 to magic absorb. There's one item that gives magic resistance 50%. What item is that? Actually, bonus temples? Oh, okay. I don't feel like there are. I can't think of anything that gives magic resistance. No, you just found Astrian's Iron Ward from Pindle. Are you kidding me? GG, man. GG. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. It was unwarranted. Wow. That's bad. That's bad. But I'll let you have it. Yeah. Did anybody find the you crafted a crafted safety shield can have magical res. Is that like percent based though? Or like sorb? Best item in the game overall? Probably Enigma. Yep, unique Caduceus. That's Astrian's Iron Ward. You got it. 5 to 10% magic res. Interesting. I've never crafted a safety shield before, I guess. But I think you are right now that I think about it. I think I read about that once. But man, I want the unique caddy so bad. Shoot, I just want even a Grizz caddy to start. Let me find one of those first. My gosh. Have I hit 99 yet? No, I'm on my way to 98. We're getting close though. We've been pushing hard on that. Nice, Zach. I also would like to put Death's Fathom up as a contender for one of the best items in the game, but it's hard to put anything that's such a singular focus. Like Enigma is like all classes, but this item right here, that cold damage is absolutely insane. That is such a like game changer of an item. Spirit might also be the best item in the game, just because if you look at like the cost versus what you get, it's kind of stupid. Rip. Man. That's crazy. How about Infinity? Infinity's good. I don't know if I'd put it at best item in the game. Yeah, I think it's good though. It's definitely a top tier item. But to convince me it's the best one in the game, I don't think so. Yeah, PLUGY, I've basically set my single player up to be like, yeah, Shaco's also pretty good, right? Pretty darn good item for being pretty common. I've set my single player up to basically be like BattleNet. Hey, a Thunder Maw. See what rolls we get. Trash. Wait, what were the what was the ED on it? 68. An 08 Valk. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about legit items, not ones that have been carried over. Where's my Caduceus? I want it. I want it. Troll belt. Just trolling me now. Give me caddy. Yeah, it's meant to be like exactly, Jacob. Exactly. Yeah, you don't need PLUGY to get ladder inwards though. You can just update your runes.txt. Large shield. It's almost a caddy. You know what I haven't found in a long time? A high rune. Even like a pole and up. Usually you'll find an rune or a Mal rune or Ist rune lying around at the very least. I think a foul rune is the highest rune I've found in a while. That is since stream start, yep. Dude, I'm getting a lot of dual leech rings lately. So yeah, we did some bail runs today. So we got some more experience. We're inching towards 99 or 98. That's our third death mask today. Our third one. Come on now.
I am overburdened.
Don't even need that. Nobody needs 3 blackhorns in a day. What rings am I using? I'm using a faster cast rate ring with some res and strength on it. And a perfect natal. Because I want that 105 breakpoint. So I needed to use 1 to get there. That's the one thing. Death Fathom is a little low on faster cast rate. It's only 20 faster cast rate. If it was 30 or 40, it would be probably too good, though. Like I said, it's already super good.
I am overburdened.
Rip. We'll do a little bit of Pindle here to chill and finish things off. Maybe we'll get an item. I mean, he does have good drop chances, and he can drop every item I'm looking for. So, it's not a bad idea to run a little bit of Pindy. Eth Ice Blink. That wasn't Eth, was it? I don't think so. Ghost Glaive? What am I looking for? Exclamation mark MF. We'll show you. Do you enable the inventory interactive icon during speedruns? Yeah, it only works on my speedruns, basically. Pindel's probably the most boring mob to farm. I mean, the nice thing about him is he's going to drop you a couple items, right? You're always going to get a couple decent items. Not decent all the time. But he's going to drop you some rare heavy boots and a rare thunderball or, you know, whatever. So I think that's the nice thing is like, whereas when I'm doing like bale farms, hey, rare reward. When I'm doing like bale farms, you know, it takes a long time before I start seeing any items. So here you get kind of a faster item payoff, whereas, you know, you get more experience and stuff with bale. How was my Christmas? It was good, man. How was yours? It was really nice. If there weren't game creation restrictions, it would be nuts. It's probably a good thing they have some game creation restrictions. Why do you want all this stuff? Just for fun? Yeah. Pretty much. What about Eldritch and Shank? They're cold immune. So yeah, I'm trying to find every item in the game, so that's why.
Not in town.
You will drop me a good item. Grand Charm? Skiller?
I am overburdened.
If that item is not, if an item is not on that list, I already have it. So like, here's my stash. Tyrael's Might, of course, gets its own slot. And then here's all my rings and ammies and jewels. And then you go to belts, armors, and then you just kind of cycle through. So there's Stormlash, right? Way too many IK armors. So yeah. If you want, would you prefer Eldritch Shank over Pindle? No, Pindle's still gonna have a better like drop table, I'm pretty sure.
Fresh
I'm
meat.
Danny. Mwah. Kisses to you. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. La Amuleta. So there are 3 items that cannot be... What was one that looks like Schaefer's? Stone Crusher. Legendary Mallet has 2 rolls. It can be Schaefer's Hammer or a Stone Crusher. It's the exact same base. It's a 1 in 5 chance that you get a Schaefer's, so... I have found 6 legendary mallets that are unique so far. All of them have been Stone Crushers. It's been really sad. Hey, nice with the lifting. In the hospital. Oh, sorry to hear that. How about Nilithag over Pindle? Nilithag is too deadly. I'm missing 1 facet. I still need a fire level facet. I have every other one. I just don't have the fire level. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like this, right? Right? Unique sacred armor. Unique sacred armor. This right here is a 1 in 9 chance of being Tyrael's Might. All 8 other times you're gonna get Templar's Might. So a lot of items have weighted chances. Kind of like a fun part about the game is you get that like whatever, you know. No, whoops. My bad. I crashed my game accidentally. Hey, thanks, Cal. How you doing? Whereas like here, Cranium Basher and Thundermaul or Earthshifter, 50-50 chance. So I found 2 of these before I found that one. So some bases are 50-50. Spire or Veil of Steel and Nightwings also 50-50. But I mean, think about like rings and amulets and things like that, right? A lot of those are all the same base unique ring, but they have very different drops. So is there a special number that's a sweet spot for Magic Find? So it runs on an arc like this. It's not a very good trip, right? So it's like initial MF, you get a ton for the first 150, 200. Then the next 200, you get way less. Then the next 200, you get way less. Then the next 200, you're right. Every MF that you move up, you're going to get diminishing returns for. But it's basically, you know, it's still going to be better than the previous one. So sure, having 200 to 300 MF seems to be where a lot of people like to farm at. I'm running 656 right now because 656 is still going to be better than 300, right? 300% MF might get you 140%, you know, more uniques. 656 might get you like 170%. So it's not as big a difference from 0 to 140, but you know, it's still a difference. And this character can run more, but she's running a little bit like safer build, kind of. This character can probably run up to 800 if she's playing at her like riskiest, I would say. Without being like stupid risky, right? That's just like, oh, I'm purely MF and nothing. But like the most comfortable I would be running her would probably be around 600. Were there many / any uniques you forced to drop? I mean, both versions drop in the same game. No, I tried multiple times, but it never happened. How many rounds do you think it'll take to finish level 98? Of Pindle, 20 million. Pindle basically gives me no experience now because Pindle's only level 84. Or what level is Pindle? He's level 86, right? Pindle Diablo 2. Where's his monster level? Uh, 86, yeah. So he's monster level 86. That's right. So there, after when you get to the plus 10 level difference, basically nothing gives you experience anymore. You get 5% experience. Yeah, he's level 86. This is why he can't drop Tyrios Might, Azurath, or Arachnid Mesh, because they require eye level 87 or higher. One more and you're out. Make it count. Do one more after this. This one didn't count. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it. I'll make this one count. Go, baby, go. Yeah, Silas Pen is good for seeing MF and putting it in perspective. Alright. Didn't work. I'm sorry. I think you're trying your first users in single player soon. Just gonna get a few more things. Good luck. Good luck. But yeah, to get to level 98 for bail runs, it takes 4 for a million.
I am overburdened.
And I need 42, 89, 88 million left. 87 million. So 87 times 4. 320. So almost 350 bail runs until I'm level 98. That's about what I have left. Hey, I have a good one too, Rookner. New streaming setup just from my parents right now. How you doing, hitchhiking?
I am overburdened.
How's it going? So yeah, there's still a lot of bail run to be done, but I think I can do that in about 25 to 30 hours. So how many level 99 characters have I made? 0. I have never made it to 99. I've always been too bored before then. Bail runs best experience? Yeah, or chaos runs, but chaos are kind of dangerous. So I prefer bail runs for that reasoning. Why not playing this exclusive ladder? This ladder being the first ladder with no bots and all? Yeah. I mean, I started it. I wasn't sure that that's how that ladder was going to go, and then by the time it was going like that, kind of felt late to get in on it. I don't know. I mean, I still think about it every now and then. I still think about it every now and then, but it just, yeah, I think to 98, bail runs are faster, but when you go to 99, those packs really start to give little experience.
I can't carry anymore.
Gosh dang it. No bots, most mods are gone, yeah. Kind of makes me want to go back. Back when cows were the best experience? Yeah, so they actually made it so much harder to get to 99. Like, back then it was way easier to get to 99. It was like getting to 96 or 97 right now, which isn't even halfway to 99. It's like 60% harder to get to 99 now than it was and before, like 109 or whatever. They really changed up the calculation.
I can't carry.
Man. Yep. Yeah, they patched out Geobers. I mean, they needed to. It was kind of silly. 1.10 changed the calc. Thank you. Thank you. You gonna go play outside for a while? Or is that like going outside the gate? Like you're playing Diablo 2 and you're gonna leave the town? Go outside the gate? Is that what you mean? Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh my gosh, guys. This game right now. What am I looking for? Exclamation mark MF. Any of those items. You're going geocaching? Nice. Have fun. That's like my 4th Corona today.
I am overburdened.
And I got a Caduceus. Oh, how disappointing. I need to do like 1,000 Pindle run thing or whatever. Challenge. It's really not that many though. They say what? Once every 1,000 runs, you get a GG TC87 item from Pindle. Is that the numbers? I think it's 1 in 1,000, or is it 1 in like 500 or 300? I think yeah. I think 1 in 1,000. You get a TC87 unique. Obviously, it's not like that's how it works only, but it's that's just the average or something. Let's go. Let's go. Open dueling? Man. I always just wanted to open dueling and got wrecked.
I am overburdened.
I just like this Lycanders. It's a fun item.
I am overburdened.
Always liked it. But I mean, like, is a legendary mallet? What TC is a legendary mallet, you know? Sure, the Archon Staff and Caddy and those items might be. But legendary mallet's probably like a TC 81 or something like that. I don't know. Plus you got your unique ammies that can drop here. Runes. There's all sorts of stuff. Come on, Pindle. Give me something. Give me something, baby. Man. Today has just felt so close. And yet so far away, you know? That's just today, man. Legendary Mallet's 84? Okay. Like, we've had so many... We had a Mara's drop for us. We had that Wraith Flight. We've had 4 Coronas, one of which was rare. We had a rare Sacred Armor drop today. We had that Caduceus drop. Like, we had that stretch there where we were finding everything unique under the sun, except good items. So many different things. Except the actual good ones that we need. But it happens. That's Diablo 2, man. One day you get a Nightwings and a Tyraels in the same drop, and then you don't get anything for a week.
I am overburdened.
How's the weather? It's a little below -40. It's just dumb. I think it's like 42 right now. -40. It's not even a real thing. Humans can't live in that. That's a silly thing. Do I prefer single player over Battle.net? Yeah. I don't like lag, which Battle.net has built-in lag. I don't like all the round downs and everything like that. I think it can get kind of annoying. Like, I feel like I'm able to do a lot more in single player than in Battle.net. You know, like I can make games whenever I want, as fast as I want, do whatever I want. I'm not waiting on people. Whenever I'm on Battle.net, I feel like I'm always waiting. I'm waiting on people to trade, waiting on people to go to the next game, waiting on someone to make the game, waiting on, you know, the timer to create the game in between, whatever. Like, I feel like there's so much waiting that goes on. And so, I don't know. On single player, I never have to wait. I just get to play. Plus, I can speedrun on ladder, or on single player, which I can't do on ladder. It's -15 in Minnesota right now. Oh my gosh. guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. Minus 40C is minus 40F. I thought it was minus 30. Maybe it is minus 40. But what is that in Kelvin? The real temperature. Since you found PLUGY, definitely enjoy Singleplayer a heck of a lot more. Yeah, it definitely has a lot of quality of life additions. And I mean, I don't even play on PLUGY that much. This is the only character I play PLUGY on. 80 degrees Fahrenheit in Australia. Nice. Kelvin purist. Is PLUGY hard to set up? No, I have a video on how to set it up. If the video is too confusing, I'm sorry. That video has taught me one thing, which is that I should never try and teach anything technical on the internet again, or I am forever tech support for it. I made a huge mistake. Everybody has a one-off issue with it, and they're like, what about this specific issue? I'm using this, 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 and this, and this. I have Windows 95. Why doesn't my PLUGY work? Like, bro, I don't know. I'm really sorry.
I am overburdened.
I just want to make a game to help some people. To help some people get it fixed, that's all. 65 degrees Fahrenheit and you're cold. Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
It's a bit chilly. It doesn't work and video is too long, yep. 65 in Cali, he's right next to the fires. Is that too soon? Might be too soon. Sorry. Minus 40? Frankie, are you in Alaska with Frony? Or North Canada, I should say. Exactly, and then I get that stuff, BB Sandman. Hi, I tried to install PLUGY using your video guide, and now my finger got cut off. How do I fix my finger? Hi, I tried to install PLUGY and my parents got divorced. Please give solution to fix. Thank you. Guide seems skeptical. Or they're like, I went to some random site and I got a virus. How do I fix the virus so I can install PLUGY later?
I can't carry anymore.
I'm like, glue it back together. That's how. Gorilla glue. You wish you could move to Alaska right now? No way, man. Way too cold. Way too cold.
I can't carry anymore.
It's awful. Don't say it. You'll regret it. I was just in Alaska a few months ago. It was pretty. I couldn't say there. Hey, Blanham. What up? Haven't seen you in a bit, bruh. Where you been? It dropped to minus 40. Please advise. Duct tape. That's all. It's minus 40 in Montreal, really? Dang. You guys are literally insane for living there. Been lurking around? No worries, you can continue to lurk. Don't let me stop any quality lurk time, man. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I used your guide. Suddenly all the bots are gone. What gives? What? 2 to Javin Spheres, 1 to Amazon Skills, 30 IAS, 44 enhanced damage.
I can't carry.
Yeah, 330s though aren't too shabby. You want that javelin for your Javazon? No, I want the bone weave. Check it. Blam. It actually is a pretty decent javelin. I just wish it had a little more damage. I guess 330s though aren't too bad, but they're not 640s, you know? Like 640s are going to be so much better than 330s. Just seems meh. Hey Benji! 2 years and 44 days ago. What's up? Good to see you again. For sure. For sure. What's a 640? It's an amazing item.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Does that answer your question? Let me see if I can find a good picture of some pretty ones. There you go. Here you go. Copy image address. 6 to javelin and spear skills, 40% increased attack. Or you can get +2 Zon skills for +4 Java with 40 IAS. Yeah, they're pretty rare. And pretty amazing. Yeah, you can't get 6 to Jav skills. Right? On rare. I think you can only get yeah, the 640 is magical only. The 2440 is rares. Yeah. Because there's a lot of modifiers that are like better, but only on a magic item, such as like +6 to Jav skills. That's only a magic modifier, not a rare modifier. Rare modifier can have up to +4. Yeah, they are so rare. So that's why those 330s that I had, or the 1, 2, or 2, 130s, really weren't too bad, honestly. Really not that bad at all. Hand axe, that's what you're gonna give me? Trash. 7 days. I like that, just flat. I wish it said 1 week. So the time spent watching isn't forever. That's only since my bot was implemented.
I am over.
And that this is a new bot-ish for that stuff, so. Wow, Kairuma. Got the Alders pieces. You can really find a lot of quality stuff off Pindle. I mean, shoot. I have found some okay items today. Trash. What does normal, exception, elite refer to? It refers to the item base. So every item has a normal, exceptional, and elite version, right? Such as, what's a good, like, basic example? Oh, Shaco, right? So it starts out as just a cap, right? This is a cap in normal. And then a war hat. And then a Shaco, right? It's like those are the 3 tiers of the exact same item. Cap, war hat, Shaco. Or a buckler, right? Will eventually become a defender. So, 26 days to go, right? So it's just like every item starts as that. So yeah, and then they each unique one will have 1 or 2 unique items in it, such as big ends, peasants, harlequin, exactly. Buckler, loon, defend, right? Exactly. So it's just that. Have you played PoE 3.1? I have not. I have not played it yet. I'm a terrible person. I need to play it. I know. PoE or D2? I'm still more on the D2 side, but I think PoE has a lot of redeeming qualities. Oh, Luna is a small shield, not a buckler. That's right. So yeah, it goes small shield to Luna. Unless you're talking about the Luna, whatever. The Black Oak Shield is the Luna. Let's see. Whatever. Regardless, every item has 3 tiers: a normal tier, an exceptional tier, and an elite tier. The elite tiers are the top tiers.
I am overburdened.
Hey, Gobble. Petula Lunata. Could I show my gear? Here's the base of it. I have a video that really goes through all my gear on my YouTube, youtube.com, MrLlamaSC. If you just look up Holy Grail Source and look through, there should be a pretty recent video that describes everything. How often do I make hardcore characters? Most of the time when I speedrun now. Thank you, Warren. Should I make E-Bug Fortitude from Earth or stay with Treachery? E-Bug Fortitude. I just like it so much more. I mean, Treachery is good. Treachery is good, but I don't know. You thought something has changed? Well, yeah, now he's wearing Infinity, so I've like shifted into the triple towels, whatever stuff. The exception of circlet, coronet, tiara, and diadem, 2 basic forms. So you're saying like not having an initial like normal form? Yeah, circlets are unique. And then diadem is the elite version, whatever. 10k on fishing gear, and I still suck at it. Should I quit? Do you have fun? I guess it's the big thing. When's the last time the source died? Not for a while. Probably back here in my experience. And I died twice, and then before that it was like back here. So diadem is definitely elite. I don't know. I don't really plan on dying again on this character. Until I hit just at 98, and then maybe I'll die a little bit, because who cares? First time I played Diablo 2 when I was like 10. When it came out. Hey, one of my favorite items. I love a salad. Look at those res. Damage reduced, faster hit recovery. Level required 31, required strength 43. One of the best items in the game for speedrunning. You get faster hit recovery, DR, triple res, and it costs nothing to wear. That is literally one of the best items in speedrunning that exists.
I can't carry anymore.
When it came out, you're so garbage at this game? Oh yeah, we all were. Hey, Happy New Year's, OFG. Ever played Diablo 1? Hellfire? No, I've just played Diablo 1. I've just played Diablo 1 vanilla. Going 1day7 a few cow games. I mean, you can still do it in chaos runs. Yeah, it's not like Cow's experience used to be, but
I can't carry anymore.
still not bad. Right, he plays Diablo 1 a lot? Yeah, he does. It's a good game. It is. Like, don't get me wrong. I love me some Diablo 1, man. I do love me some Diablo 1. But I don't know. End of the day, we're all just here to give some kisses to GHG Parent. 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. Welcome back to Llamas of the Round. Welcome back. Hope we're having a good one, but oh, D2 is the best game. So true. You consider Harmony on Switch for running through Pindle? Yeah, I consider it. Sometimes I'm just lazy. I don't do enough Pindle. Yeah, I mean, I switched my Alibaba, but what I could do is just not switch my Baba. Not even carry that. Have my Baba as my main. For sure, Perrin. So I could run this as my main and then run a Harmony on my swap. Do I even have Harmony made? Wow. I do not have any bows. I don't know why I was looking over. I just wanted to see what I had. I had to have made a Harmony somewhere. I have a Zephyr. I have a Passion. Okay. Random things. All right. Or drop pizza fires on Hell Cows. I mean, they're okay. The thing is, you have so much quantity with them. I think that's why your drop chances are better. It's awesome, Frony. Don't check for Java gloves. Sometimes I check things, sometimes I don't. Depends my mood, right? Whee! Martial arts. Quantity is key for runes, so true. Mech. Oh, all right. It's 3 a.m. Today has yielded no new items, but we got some ticks. Look at that. It's not too bad, you know. We got probably about 1/6 of the ticks that we needed for that next level. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're gonna get there soon. We are gonna get to that tick soon, and it'll be a good day. That will be a good day. Do my parents approve my haircut? I think so. I think they like it. I don't really care. I think it looks okay, so I'm happy with it. Darn your Astrians. I know. I wish I had it. 4? Whatever. It's an Astrian, so you'd be happy. I'm going to go to bed, guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out, sticking around. I appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good night. And, will I be back on tomorrow? I have a game night tomorrow night. It might be another late night stream or something. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see. So possibly late tomorrow night again. Possibly late tomorrow night. But GG all, you guys are the best. Have a good night or good morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys then. Peace. No, 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 no.